All right, everybody, welcome back to Gen Booms.
Welcome back.
Yep, I'm Connor.
I am Robert, his dad.
Yes, and today we have J. Cole's new song that he just dropped yesterday, I believe. And it is
Cool.
Disc 2, Track 2, the first one for the Fall Off, which you've been like hearing about.
Yeah, we're a few days from you. And
Everybody watching knows it's pretty big. He's been talking about it since like the KOD album. And it's pretty important, so obviously we're going to be here, and we will be listening to the album when it comes out in February.
Yeah, that's very cool. I really liked the stuff we've done so far, the album and the two songs. So yeah, it's very cool, and really no idea what to expect on this one, just because I getting it off the title, Disc 2, Track 2. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
sounds interesting.
And it comes with a music video, which I don't even know. I've always like just listened to his music. I don't know if I've ever actually looked at one of his music videos.
Well,
Don't know if he's really known for it, but
don't know.
it is interesting.
Let's see what we got then. That sounds cool.
We'll get right into it. Here we go.
All right.
For the past 10 years, this album has been handcrafted. Oh, that's going to disappear. I handcrafted with one intention, a personal challenge to myself to create my best work, to do on my last what I was unable to do on my first. I had no way of knowing how much time, focus, and energy it would eventually take to achieve this, but despite the countless challenges along the way, I knew in my heart I would one day get to the finish line. I owed it first and foremost to myself, and secondly, I owed it to hip-hop. 10 years.
All righty. That's pretty crazy.
Long time.
All right.
Yeah.
R&B thing.
Yeah.
How I see it. How I see
Oh,
it.
that's interesting. Interesting video.
Yeah. Listen. I persevered through the worst. My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids carried the coffin to the altar as they burst into tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing where hurt. Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year. My purpose is clear, it's to murk whoever dare flirt with death. The best alive, and what you now hear is the work. The inspiration was rare and in spurts, but when it's there, I'm immersed. My experience of being a parent dispersed. Watching my son disappear as I stare at his birth. And he returns to the womb, wifey stomach growing greater in girth. And then declining every time we come here to the nurse. With each day that passes, I can feel my career coming first. Do I? Took the wedding ring off her finger, and now I'm single, walking up the aisle backwards to an era of dirt. Falling clubs, tipsy with a bitch I see clear through a skirt. The cameras be snapping, blogs be yapping, so I'm careful alert. Walking to my section, whisper right in my ear, we flirt, we part ways. I see her from a distance, she stares with a smirk. Cheers to the perks with the squad, we live for the search of new hoes. Lusty, quick to fuck me, unaware of they worth.
Video.
We leave the club, drive to the show, and I swear that it's turned. It all begins with encore cheers from those wearing my merch. Fast forward through years of rehearsal, losing, winning, bank account thinning, income streams nowhere near as diverse. And though I'm blessed, I see me stressing from hearing the chirps of naysayers who only days later I don't care to convert. On cloud 9, now signed to my hero, one of the so-called kings of this rap thing that I swear to usurp. Decade later, mama cut on the cable. My motivation to be greater ends the moment I appear in a purse. I'm growing shorter, Pampers cover my hindquarters. I watch my father walk back in my life and it clears up a hurt I couldn't explain. Mama gives me my name, then hands me over to the doctor, and I watch as my spirit reverts. Then I'm no longer here on this earth.
He catches it. He's doing like his whole
I'm
thing
no
in
longer
reverse.
here on this earth.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Every-
I'ma come in.
The fall off is inevitable.
Oh man, that was it. Oh man. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Well, that's
Okay.
Interesting. Maybe this is like something for another song.
Who
Yeah,
the fuck
maybe.
is you?
'Cause it sounds very
Who
different.
the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. What it is, ho? 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 Come view the style of the unibrow Unabomber, who maneuvered through the drama with the suit up.
Yeah, that was just a preview for
That's
something
interesting.
else
Yeah.
coming.
But maybe that's why he called it disc 2 track 2, because it's like 2 different songs almost.
I don't know. I assume that's going to be the name of the song on the album when it drops shortly.
Yeah. Interesting.
So yeah, that was trippy. Like it was kind of, like we watched ASAP Rocky's Helicopter recently, and there was so much going on. It wasn't like there's a whole lot going on, but the idea that the editing was like it was like
just
he's
kept
in
going
every room, and every
back
time you keep
and
going back
back.
and back, and he's in every room and doing stuff. That was really interesting. And that the whole thing was in reverse,
Yeah.
like his life in reverse. He sees himself in a hearse, like it's everything
Yeah,
was
you
like.
opened it
So
pretty
he's
cool.
basically he's dying, and then it goes all the way back to him being born.
Yeah.
It was a really interesting way to, look at his life and review what's going on with it, with his kid and his wife and all that kind of stuff. Which I don't know anything about his life or his family really, but that was a really a kind of a fascinating look at how he put it together, and some of the lyrics that I could pick up on. We
It was
didn't have
hard
the
to
lyrics
pick
in
up
front of
on.
yeah, because we didn't have all the
I
lyrics in
know.
front of us that time. But just the way it started being, that it was everything's in reverse kind of.
Yeah,
a
that
thing.
was really interesting.
Yeah,
And the camera could go on in reverse, and you could see, like, I presume just different moments in life, because it was like when he started talking about when he was younger, like sitting on the couch, and then it shows like he's talking about like his first interest in music, and you could see like a basketball and like a keyboard and stuff like that. So like clearly represents like him younger.
yeah, definitely like
some really cool elements.
Yeah, like I'd like to see it again and just kind of take it all in and see what
Yeah.
But I would like to do it with the lyrics too. So.
No chorus either.
Oh yeah.
Just rapping.
Just going and telling a story
Yeah.
basically. That was really. I mean, we're going to cover it when the album comes out. I think it's February 6th. I think it said. So then we'll see with the lyrics and everything on all the songs. But
Yeah, see if it relates to the rest of the album too. But
yeah. But it was a cool video. I liked it. I thought
it was cool.
Makes me want to see it again. And
I know it was short too. I thought
what
the
he
song
said.
was gonna be longer. I was like, oh man.
Yeah. No, that was kind of interesting. And then going into like kind of a little extra bonus thing, which is unusual for a music video.
Yeah.
They have that. I mean, I guess because I did see like the little trailer or preview thing for like when the album's coming out for the fall off. Was he was just talking, saying like everybody falls off at some point. Like people think that you're. That people like start to lose it or whatever, but it's basically saying there's always somebody new coming along.
Yeah.
And then at the end of that particular thing, he was basically saying that, like, that there was going to be
Another like next generation.
the next generation. I mean,
Huh.
I
I didn't quite catch it honestly.
Oh yeah, no, he kept. I mean, it was the N-word a lot. I'm not going to say it. It was just but, like a new one coming along, new one coming along, new one coming along.
Gotcha.
I don't remember exactly what he said, but he kept repeating that at the very end, and then it just went to showed the fall off. So, which is kind of what he was talking about in that little 40-second clip that I'd seen. I don't know, maybe you hadn't seen that one. I watched it earlier today just because I was like, it was
Yeah, I
just
didn't
something
see
like
that
like
teaser.
like a little teaser for the album when it was
That's
just
cool.
kind of weird little visuals. It wasn't even much really, just somebody walking around in a park or something, some very basic stuff. But you hear him talking throughout it, and so that's the only thing I know about, but what the fall off is supposed to be. But interesting.
Some of the same sentiment. You haven't heard it yet. There's a song he released called Clouds last year, and it was like everybody was sort of waiting just for him to drop more music, and it was he had some of those lines in there where he talks about like sometimes he feels like he's losing his ability to like be as good as he was, but in that same song he says that, and he's like, no, I'm still in my prime, like type of thing. But we should react to that. That was a good song too. We'll probably get to it.
Okay, yeah,
It's got some cool themes on it.
doing more of his stuff, or
Or it might even be on the album. You never know.
another album, because the album it was great. I really enjoyed it. The,
Yeah, we'll definitely do another J. Cole album. too. He's got some more.
2014 Forest Hills.
Forest Hills Drive, yeah.
Drive. That's what it was. Okay, that's really good. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, very cool. Well,
Yeah, so well, we got 3 weeks.
Yeah, February 6th is what I saw was the date.
All right, we'll see if he drops some more songs before then.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Like it and subscribe it. Check out anything else. Maybe check out the J. Cole album we did or the other songs.
Yeah, that was cool. I mean, his music was cool. I'm not saying our video was cool. Like to think it was.
Yeah, this is a great album. And we'll see you guys next time.
All right, thanks
See
for
you later.
watching.
Bye-bye.